There we go. Now I can see it. Tank, you're being loud. Loud. Good morning, everybody. Oh, let me just get comfy here. Here comes the other one. There we go. Let's see. Overcast and chilly. Yeah, no kidding. It's kind of chilly here, too. But that's okay. So the design's on sale, and wait till you see what it comes with, because there's a ton of things you can do with this. Never thought about decorating my car. Love this idea. Good morning. Good morning, Susan Williams, Christina, Leah, Misha, Chris Yost, Julianne, Robin. Hi, Robin. And Patty. Good morning from Florida. I bet you it's nice there. So this idea came from me when my kids were little and I had a van, and I always took a bit of felt and a needle and hacked out some decoration, and I just used a little bit of bendable wire and I put it on the front of the car. So Christmas I put like a red circle and sewed it all up. And why does this keep doing? Hold on. Please sign in to your channel. Oh my God. There we go. I hate that. I don't know why it does that. Just basically simple things, but they loved it. Now, of course, I don't have any. I have children, but they're all adults, so they don't care. And I thought, wouldn't that be cute? Like an eyeball, a pumpkin. Now, I put this one down a bit low, and it is because I was going to put lettering on it, but I didn't. I kind of forgot. So it looks like it's down a bit low in the pictures, because it is. I just totally forgot. Isabel, hello. Jenny, hello. Everybody's here. All right. I think you guys are going to love this. So it's easy to make. You can do it in the 5x7 hoop. Now, we're not talking about the outside. We're talking about the pumpkin. And it's just starting with the pumpkin. We're going to do ghosties and different things like that. Susan Williams, hello. 5x7, 6x6, and this is on an 8x8 hoop. And it's just appliqué. And I just wanted to point out, see the white around it? So you could do the yellow and the white. It's a nice bean stitch in glow-in-the-dark thread. So all of the faces, there's 20 faces, 20. Each of them have that outline. So if you don't want to do it, don't. Ronog, hi Ronog. And Lori, hello. If you don't want to do the extra step with the glow-in-the-dark, like me, I don't have any glow-in-the-dark thread apparently, but there you go. So these are all the faces. So if you have a grumpy driver, you could do one like this, or like this, or this one is really good. It's on an angle. Let me put this straight, then you can see it. This looks like a baby, this one. So you can, this is probably me, I think, this one. So it's a simple merge on your machine. So all you have to do is call up your pumpkin, add at the size that you want, add the pumpkin on, then add whatever face that you want. You can send it over. So it's super easy, then just adjust it. It is all in the very, very, very detailed instructions showing you guys how to do it. But look at all those faces. So I was thinking it would be really fun to make one of these for everybody sitting in the car. So Amy, good morning. Gia, good morning. I just thought it would be really fun. So funny face. Now you can put whatever saying over the top. I was thinking, grumpy driver or something like that, depending on what you're doing it for, or a monogram, or their name. That would be cool. I mean, who the heck has decorations for their headrests with their name on it? I mean, seriously, easy. So I think this will be a lot of fun. The next pack will be ghosts, and then we'll vote on Christmas ones to do, or something like that, or sayings, or something beautiful. So they're easy to do, easier than you think. There is a little bit of sewing, but basically here and here, but not necessarily at the bottom. There's ways of doing it. So this is tying underneath the, if you look at the picture, underneath the headrest. So this will fit over, and then you just tie it. I mean, it's not going anywhere really. We'll get back to that. So the first thing you do is we want to get, there's dust on the back of that, chalk dust. It's a 12 by 12 square, and it's the same for each one. The only thing that changes is the pumpkin size. So you could put more than one pumpkin. So the 5 by 7, you could do 3 hoopings or 2 hoopings and have it nice, or you could, move them like this, or you could even do one on top of the other and just skip the stem stitching. But 12 by 12. So what's nice about this, it's super easy to cut out because it is the size, and I did do this on purpose. It is the size of most, or quite a few anyways, quilting rulers. So it's super easy to do. So the cutting, it's not a big deal. 12 by 12, always the same. So you could cut out 20 of these and make a bunch of them, all the same. So then I have given you the template for this. Now this is the actual shape that we're doing. So I printed it out, and then all you have to do is put it together, and see how I almost matched up the lines, and cut it out. Don't use your scissors. Jude, good morning from Miley and me. Oh, you could put Miley. I did a picture of Miley. You could put Miley on here. Nice, nice. Judy Quilt, Judy Quilt. Nice. She's back. So tape it together, and I recommend taping front and back so it holds nicely. If you have packing tape, just put it front and back and then carefully trim it around. It'll just make it last a bit longer, because this is going to be the same all throughout the hooligans until we're done with hooligans. So you don't have to cut anything right now. You can use it as a square like this, but my square is a bit big because I did it by eye, and I shouldn't have, because it's too early in the morning for that kind of stuff. But it should fit like exactly in. So you really only have to cut the top part. So if you can do a quarter cut, like say get a plate that fits this diameter around it, almost looks like it would fit a dinner plate, then you can just draw around it. I used a lot of Taylor's chalk for it. So, but we're going to cut this out at the end. So the first thing, once you get this template put together, there's an SVG and a printable DST, depending on what's easier for you guys. There are SVGs for each size of pumpkin, and the faces are all sized properly. You just have to bring in the right one that matches the size. So the first thing we do is we want to find the center. So there's many ways of doing this. You could measure, and put a sticker, or mark it, or something to show the center, because we want to get this hooped quite right. The other thing is, you want, if you're putting lettering, you can put it in the center and it'll look like this, and add your lettering because it doesn't look the same without the lettering, but neither here nor there. But print out a template of the pumpkin, so you can do that in your software. And I just folded it in half. I matched up the edges. Now you can decide whatever where you want to put it. So this is a little above halfway, which is fine. So I only need one crease, so it can match up the creases like this, and then put your sticker or marking right here. So no big deal, easy to do. Once you find placement, there's so many different ways of doing this. I just gotta grab it out of the hoop. So you can either, oh, holy cow, thank you. You can either mark your lines. Now, can you guys see the iron? Yes, you can. So this is how I was doing mine. I am going to move it up a little bit. You don't want it too far down because we have to roll a casing for the bottom, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So I ironed it. I found the middle. So if I was making it just like I did the other one, it would be like this. And then there's room for the lettering here. Now you don't want to go too close to the edge because you have to remember that there is, look at this, there is sewing seam allowance on the inside. So you don't want to take anything to the edge and anything to the bottom. So I'm going to take my sticker and I'm just going to move it up a little bit. And I still need the lines. And now with this type of sticker, the machine will do the majority of the work for me. So I kind of like it. And if you line it up with the lines, then it will be a perfection. And I often dig out a ruler, and then you can really get it right if you match it up like this. See, mine's pretty good. But you can do these chalk lines. You can do anything you want. You can guess at it if you want. It's okay. Either way, it's okay. You could do it on a bigger piece of fabric and then just do the cutting out with the template after, so it's placed where you want. So many ways of doing it. So it doesn't necessarily have to go into the center, but it could. So let me put this back on the machine and talk about, so this is where, so from here, and you can't see, so let me move it forward. From here around is one single stitch. So it's easy. You just put right sides together, and I show you all in the instructions. I use a 1/4 inch foot to make it easier, and you sew it together. That's it for that part. Now for the elastic, there are many ways of doing elastics. Now I'm not a sewist, so I didn't do it quite the same because if you are a sewist, you could just attach the elastic on, you stretch the elastic and sew it a certain way, and then it will scrunch up nicely. I didn't know how to do that, so I made like a casing, a travel zone for it. You could see what I did here, you see, and it's not hard to do. You'd be surprised how easy it is to do. So there's the fold. I guess I should have chosen a better color to show you guys. There's the fold. So what I did was I made a little fold. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but a little fold, and this one doesn't have to be perfect. And then a second fold to do the casing. Now mine can be this thin because this is the elastic that I'm using. It's leftovers from COVID and stuff like that. So depending on what size elastic you're using. So then you do this for each side before you sew it together. And then all you have to do is run a little stitch line across here and make sure there's enough room to, you know, put everything in, and then right sides together and sew it together. Now make sure, this is really important, make sure you don't sew when you're doing the big roundabout one, make sure you don't sew right to the edge, or you won't be able to put the elastic through. So make sure you leave a space, so if you're casing your tunnel, your area, you can do it like this, but sew to here. Now you can see I did that here, and it doesn't show really because it's all squished together. Can you see that? Maybe closer. There you go. Okay. So if there's ever any questions, send me an email. Ask in the group, even better. And we can make these quite easily. I'm so excited to see what you guys do with them. Pick a face, pick a pumpkin, pick a hoop. Very, very, very easy. So, and a lot of fun. And the pictures that I put up are pictures of in my car. So I always thought that was kind of cool. And it looks really cute. And I think, you know, an eyeball and some lettering, I have my eye on you, that sort of thing. There's lots of different things you can do. In the next one will be ghosts, like cute ghosts, a kawaii kind of, you know, smiley kind of ghosts. And there'll be a bunch of them, so you could set them up how you want, keeping in mind the seam allowance and all that good stuff. And some funny boo sayings, like bootiful. So I think the ghost will have like a cool pair of shades on, stuff like that. So there'll be lots. There's a lot of files in this one. That's simple sewing. It's the very easy way. Yep. I take the easy way, and believe me, if I can do it, you guys can do it. It's the foot does everything for you, basically. The 1/4 inch foot, which I showed you guys in the instructions. So very, very detailed instructions. Anybody can do this, and it's just a matter of doing the embroidery, merging in what you want, and making your pumpkin. So the pumpkin shapes, this is the biggest one, but you can use a 5x7 hoop. So this part always stays the same because this is your cover, and the pumpkin will change. So if you do a smaller 5x7 hoop, so you can do that, make sure you hoop it properly, and then you have lots of room for lettering or sayings or silly comments, stuff like that. So lots, you can be super creative. And I hope you guys will be super creative because there's lots you can do. Like I said, the next one I'll put in the lettering too. And if anybody has any problems with this, I'll put the lettering and the pumpkin together. There'll be lots of files, but that's okay. So let's take it to the machine. And I don't have this in yet. So any questions so far, you guys? Because this is really cute. You will like stand out from everybody. And if you have grandkids or kids, they'll be like, wow, that's cool. And it is cool. That's why they will say, wow. So with this snowman sticker, you can go to layout on my machine, and there's a picture of a snowman. And we are going to scan it. And it's really cool what it does. It's going to, the light's dimmed a little bit. And, oh, bobbin. I think my bobbin's okay. Meh. It's scanning and it's reading the sticker. And look at that. Perfect placement. It'll change the angle like this. Yeah, it's perfect. So even if you don't put your sticker perfectly, it will make it perfect. Hopefully. Doesn't usually click around that much. Why are you having troubles? Because I moved it? You'll find it. Oh, there you go. The pattern extends out of the area. Well, that's interesting. So, what I could do is move it. Let's see, a little bit more. Not quite as high. Yeah, I just heard the noise. That little noise that it made is saying that you're out of the hoop area. So, you know, there we go. We've got it. We've got it. So, that is where I'm going to go. I'll put it down one more. So, that part's easy. Layout. Now I have to change the color to green because we start off with the stem. So at this point too, make sure you merge in your face and get it set up properly to fit inside your pumpkin. So it goes on top of it. So you stitch out your pumpkin completely, and then you can stitch out the face on top of it. So, and glow in the dark thread I think would be amazing. Amazing. So let's do it, and it'll work because I did it right. We'll let that stitch. So this is the stem part, and this stitches out first because it's under the applique. If it was over, it would cover over our satin stitches, and we don't want that, do we? No, we don't. So any questions so far? Do you guys think you would be interested in doing this? Because I love it. My kids loved it. They're adults, but they were like, "Oh, Mom, that's so cute." I'm like, "Do you want some for your cars?" And they both said yes. So, yes, apparently they do. So, which is cute. Misha, did you get your house, Misha? I'm so proud of you too. It's awesome. Congratulations, big time. So, let me know what you guys think of this. If I should do, I'm trying to think of original one-of-a-kind projects that no one else has done. So it's super easy for everyone to get something completely original. And I tell you, if when you park your car and you put these on, or you put these on and then park your car, everybody will notice them. How do I know that? Because I did that. That's why. That's why. So it's kind of fun. And you know me, I'm silly. I like to have the fun. And again, original. I've never seen them anywhere. So you guys can stitch up something original. And once you get the placement right, it's easy to do. Now this one is going to be much better because I didn't really leave room for writing, which is fine. And if I did, I would remember to put it in. You could see where it could go perfectly. So you could even put quite a fair amount of lettering on it. You can also do the lettering at the machine too. So that might be easier, or in your software. Most softwares have a lot of lettering that you can do just easily. If I didn't have software or didn't know how to use it, I would definitely do it right at the machine, because then you can tell where it needs to go, which is kind of cool, because it'll make that terrible sound when you're going out of the hoop, so you won't be able to do it any other way. So it's so cute. So we're just going to do a bit of the applique. I'm interested to know what you guys think, though. What do you guys think of this? Is it a super cool idea or just kind of cute, or what is it? Let me know, because I'm very excited about this. Very. No car. Well, that happens. It is a unique idea, and it's super cute. And I like it. So, okay, now the second part of the stem is just the top part, and you could use different thread, but I'm not gonna. Different color, like dark or lighter or whatever. Robin says, I like it. Great idea. Original, I'm telling you, I think everyone should go nuts with it. And the nice thing is, how about a black cat? Yep, I can do ghosts and cats. I'll put it all together for you guys. What do you think of that? There we go. Anything goes. Think about Christmas and stuff like that. I think it would be really cute. Really cute. And especially since you can put your own sayings on it. So I just left the green thread in because it's easy for you guys to see. And we are doing the appliqué now. So, which is really cool already. So first step is, say it with me, placement. And I'm going to use this fabric. Pumpkins don't have to be orange in your realm. It'll still look like a jack-o'-lantern. I was thinking polka dot thread would be adorable. Witches' hats, yeah, I thought of that. I just didn't know how many people would be interested in it. So I started off with the cute to see what people would think. If you want to put a little bit of batting underneath, you certainly can. That's easy enough to do. And it'll just give it a little more puff. So witches' hats, cool. Cats, I think really cute black cats would be, well, really cute. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but you know what I mean. All right, we are going to go back to the desk. Here we are with our pumpkin dude, and we're going to do a little bit of trimming. Great for scraps. So this is what I did with this one. And it's hard for you guys to see, but I can see the lines, so I guess that's good. Where are my little nom-noms? Where are my little nom-noms? They're there, right where they should be. So I am going to carefully trim this out. We're almost done our pumpkin. And hey, you know what? If you guys want to leave this plain, then you can. Our Wally World has white pumpkins. I think white pumpkins would look fantastic. Or a black and white, you know, kind of print. I think that would look excellent too. So just about anything goes. Like, not even Halloween fabric. You don't have to have that. If you notice, I'm not actually using it just because I can't get at it right now. So that's the only reason why. It's kind of buried. I'm still trying to get myself organized to hopefully keep doing this. So I can put out a traveling witch on a broom. Yes, I thought of that, and a moon, an appliqué moon on it. I thought that would be really cool. I also thought a haunted house. I mean, you guys know me in Halloween, right? I love it. There we go. So cute. So let's go back to the machine. It's waiting. And I am going to do a burgundy one. So just think, the pink ladies who don't actually exist anymore, I don't think. Pink pumpkins. I would love to have a pink pumpkin. The other thing I thought of is one of the t-shirts designs I did. Happy fall, y'all. It might be too big, but you can let me know and I could make it to fit into this if you wanted to. Let's see, burgundy. Definitely burgundy. So just let me, ow, whack. This is why I'm changing my office around my studio, because it's just not right. I just haven't been able to do it because I thought of this in one of my insomnia nights, and I thought, this is what I need to do. So I slept for an hour and got up and did it. There we go. So the first thing that's going to stitch out are the sections. So, which is cool. And remember I said we're going to do the pumpkin first and then the face on top of it. So it looks good. Now, yep, it's just like a beam stitch it's doing so that it won't pop through anything. So after the pumpkin is finished, all you have to do is the face, or not. If you have really good fabric that looks excellent, then you could just leave it. Like this one, you know, might be leavable. The other idea I had is you could, hold on, simply do that. You guys can't really see, this angle sucks. Let me change it. Can you guys see that? Yeah, much better, huh? So put a couple of googly eyes on it. Why not? Why not? That's a much better angle. So now we are going to do the outside. Now, I didn't do it on this one. This is from the other day, but there is also an optional fancy design part. Sorry, Judy Quill, I'm cleaning it. A fancy design on the outside. So that you could also do in glow. You know the little decorative stitches that I always do over it? That's what I'm talking about. I won't be doing it today because A, I don't have glow in the dark, and B, I didn't send over the right design. So there we go. Oh. You stop making the noises. That just didn't sound right. That's why I'm going, oh. Keep an eye on it. I still don't know what to do with Captain Jack. And there are zigzags, get out of jail free cards on the other ones. Once I stitched this one out, I went, oh, and completely forgot about it this morning, of course. Of course. A horse is a horse? Of course. Apology accepted, Sue. Nice. I was working on one and I just hacked. It was just a prototype. And I hacked the fabric to death and it was all over the place. And I thought, wow, Judy Quilt's not going to be happy with this. It was kind of, I made myself laugh. It was kind of funny. I liked it. So this is coming along just fine. I really think it looks fantastic. The colors, we'll be able to see it better once it's finished, but I think it looks fantastic. Let's try, see if we can get a good view with this. Yeah, we can. I wish this would be straighter, but I suppose can't complain, right? It just goes into the right spot every time. Cool! Now you can really see it much better. I guess this is dusty too, but yeah, I love this thing. I love this thing. Ah, the burgundy is gorgeous. So I would suggest if you were doing glow in the dark to do the outside stitches and glow in the dark. If you don't want to do the decorative stitches, the white outlines, just skip it. Just skip it. Thought of you, Sue, my manicure gal surprised me this week with black nails with googly eyes. Oh, she freehands them so cute. I'm so jealous. So jealous. Well, the white pumpkins, I mean, you can add little decorations to it. Maybe I'll do that next time too. Make it a little bonus. That you can add Martha Stewart kind of style on it. So not lace, but, you know, a row of stars, something like that, something, you know, pretty, it'll work. So it's Thanksgiving here in Canada this weekend, but maybe I'll add in like a bonus one of Thanksgiving turkey into the next one for you guys. So the Christmassy ones for the Americans. I didn't have enough time to do it this weekend, so yeah. White pumpkins, absolutely. How about polka dot pumpkins? How about fabric with the stars on it? There's so many things you can do. And I'm loving this one. So I'm not putting a face on this one because I actually absolutely love it the way it is. And I think that would be cute. My car is electric blue, which is kind of groovy, I must say. I think this would look good on it. So to finish it up, it's not going to take long at all. Cut out the shape, cut out the back shape, do the space for the elastics, and if you could do it any better, then go ahead, but this is how I did it. The other thing, you notice there's a little bit of puckering around. I would do a fusible cutaway on it. And if you don't have fusible, you can make it fusible by using a little bit of heat and bond. It will just make it sit flatter. I mean, this is absolutely fine. The one I did is fine. You can't really tell, but there we go. So it's going to do happy music, but if we were doing a face, it would kick right in here and start with, you know, the eyes. And Misha, so hubby says hi. Hi, Mr. Misha. Should I call him that? That's almost funny, right? So let's go back to the desk. And yes, fall pumpkin, just like that. Just like that, guys. I don't know why my hoop is so difficult to take out. But look at that. Isn't that cute? Just like it is. And you're right, it is a fall pumpkin. There you go. For sure. Just share it on my Facebook page. Oh, awesome, Leah. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will be making cheetah ones for my grown daughter. Oh, that's so excellent. Whatever, you know, would be really easy to make it match what they like. You know, I was thinking for kids too, put on a kid's face and, you know, put Superman, and if you can digitize, do a symbol that's similar. I can't do it for you because of copyright, but you could do a lot of things. You could actually do a logo here. I was also thinking, especially on one like this, I was thinking monogram. So you can make a really elegant one. And perfect for a sweatshirt, absolutely. Don't yet always think like that. Good job, Christina, because you can use these designs. They're good size. This one is like 6 and a bit. Well, what I call him isn't chat friendly, but when they ask for his name for orders, I tell them Brat. Oh, that works. That works. Happy marriage, happy wife, happy life, as they say. But you can use them for just about anything. So, faces, I like this guy. This guy makes me giggle for sure. So, hopefully you guys can grab this. I would love to see what you guys are going to come up with. I've come up with 2 that I really like. So, the traditional Jack Pumpkin, I really like him with the bright colors and everything. It looks so cute in my car. It looks so cute. And then the fall one. Before I unhoop it, I think I am going to put a monogram on this one in the same burgundy, and I'm going to put it right in the middle there. So I'm going to scan it and do it on the machine and place it wherever we want. I think it'd be, yeah, see, you can make it elegant. You can make it, You could put a little bit of organza over the fabric and make it a little bit shiny. Yes, I'd call them brat too. That's fine. It's perfect. A quilt from all the different faces on blocks. Yeah, for sure, because there's 20 different faces. I think that would be really cute. Actually, you know what else would be cute? Just doing the faces on a block. So the faces that they're a bit bigger than these. These are just my prototypes. Just the face on an orange block, a different orange block, that sort of thing. That would be really cute. So bigger than a 5x5. So whatever size. I just think that would be really cute. Nice and elegant in burgundy. Yeah, so you can change the style, the cheetah fabric. I think that's awesome. I was also thinking about stripes. I think stripes would look really good and polka dots. So there's a million things you guys can do with this. If you get tired of making these hooligans, I called them, headrest hooligans. Okay, the pumpkin's not really a hooligan, but it could be. It could be. The ghosty ones will be a bit hooligan-y. And there's going to be gnomes. There's going to be... Would this work with HTV? The smaller one, for sure. You could, on this one, you'd have to make sure you carefully iron it down. Maybe even before you put the face on, just put the iron on it. For sure. HTV. Brilliant idea, Jude. I'm glad you guys are thinking out of the box, because there we go. Up. Did you hear that noise? That was my iPad, and that is sale number 1. I've had it up on sale since yesterday, but I guess people didn't know what it was or something. I don't know. So get shopping. I think this is going to be huge. Absolutely huge. I'm going to advertise it because I really think it's a good idea. So any questions, ask in the group or send me an email. If you can't, oh, Sally. Thank you, Sally. Make sure you show a picture of what you're doing. That would be awesome. I use seasonal table runners as the decorative wall design. This would be great. Absolutely. Oh, I forgot to pin it. Thank you, Misha. The link is always in the description. Failing that, the new ones are on the front page of omlembroidery.com. So it's easy to find. You just scroll down a little bit and there they are. So super fun, guys. I hope you guys have a ton of fun making these, because I think it's fantastic and it's going to be so cute. So once you make one and do it completely, adding the different things is going to be easy. Yeah, I was thinking, Isabel, I was thinking having the pumpkin, like I could have done it for this because there's no face on it, but having a little piece of batting, these would be good in a wreath as well. Absolutely. Thick batting. Yep. You can do anything like that. Anything. So yes, Sue has a great imagination. I was so excited about this. It just kind of reminded me of when my kids were little and how much fun. Nothing like Halloween each year with OML. Yeah, I didn't use any Halloween fabric though yet, which is surprising me, but you know, wait, wait for it. I've started on the, what did I call it now? Halloween Town? No, I can't remember what I called it in my notes, but the project of the month that we're going to start in January. So I think it's going to be really cute, and it's buildings. I don't want to say small town charm, but I named it and I can't remember what I named it. So I started on it. So that's going to be really a lot of fun to do. Everyone loves your ideas. Wow, thank you. Perfect gifts. Can you imagine giving this as a gift? Even your mom or mother-in-law would like something like this. So, because it would be cute. even if you only make one for their car or whatever. So yeah, get shopping, get sharing. If you can't shop, share, get it around, get other people to spend the money so I can keep going. It's getting really difficult again, but we will. Suville, yeah, I thought about that, but I thought that's kind of narcissistic of me to call it that. So I came up with something else, or I should come up with something. OML land, or the land of OML, or so. Oh, Buttonville. That was it. Buttonville. You know, sewing and stitching and stuff, buttons. You could put buttons on this too, by the way. Before you put it together, you could sew on some buttons. So many ideas. So many ideas. I think it would look adorable with, you could even put bling on it. I might do that with this one. Put bling, just glue it around when it's done. I think that would be great. Super de-do. So yeah, please share. Please get it going, because I think this should be big. I think people will really love this. It's not so far, but I think it will be, because it's a one-of-a-kind thing. It's easy to do and totally fun. So make sure you do your part, you guys, so I can keep doing this, for sure. So to my Canadian peeps, happy Thanksgiving. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but it depends on the schedules, my Nursey girls' schedules. So it is probably ending. Yes, Sharon. Thank you for showing up. It's a lot of fun, for sure. It's a lot of fun. So make sure Rewind Crew is just as important as the live people. So we only have half the live people. I guess I lost people when I had to work on StitchBot, so I don't know. Everyone be sure, yes, Jude, thank you. It's important. All those little things are extremely important for you guys to do, because it's going to be what keeps me going. So I have to be able to support myself, blah, blah, blah. So if you can't shop, get other people to shop. Make it big. Make it big. Happy Thanksgiving to those in Canada. Yeah, I can't wait to eat a ton. I haven't had turkey for about 10 years, so I'm going to make one. And I think it's going to be delicious. So get your pumpkins. Decorate your car, because why not? That's what I say. Dare to have a little bit of fun, imagination, you know, even if you don't have kids, which I don't really. Something like that. It just makes me happy, and I bet you it'll make you happy too. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like this video, and share. It's really important that we keep this going. And also have fun with this. It's a lot of fun, for sure. And I'll see you guys in the next video, sorry. I'm going to be putting up a poll for what you guys want next for this. And I have no problem putting in a good bunch of designs. So let me know what you guys want to buy, and I will do it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy decorating your car. I love it. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye. Oh, I love my elegant.